These are people who really, their only goal is to do what's right for the Hudgens. It doesn't have to be, associated with the business they're in. It doesn't have to be associated with this. This is strictly people who do what they do because they love the Hudgens. And tonight's two people that we're going to recognize absolutely fall into that criteria, not only this year, but last year and the year before. Both of them are current board members as we speak. One is going to continue to be, one is rolling off the board this year, and it's going to be a great loss for us. But the Chairman's Award this year goes to Linda Lindeborg and Ann Mara. If y'all would come back up, thank you so much. Linda, the one I was telling you about over there, apparently had to step away for a meeting. Linda's actually rolling off the board this year, and we've already thanked her personally in our board meeting about the great accomplishments and what she has done for us. So we'll thank her again. But Ann, thank you for everything.
Before we do the Gwinnett Awards, we have a special. In fact, Stan, can I take my paper? We have a lot of what we do is collaboration and partnerships, and there was a lovely thing that happened that Artworks Gwinnett did in January, which was their award ceremony that they had here, and we were able to really participate in. So if I could ask Sally Port to stand up, come up here, and then it's an award that was given in January, and I'll let Sally talk about it. But before we do, to sort of put it in perspective, I want to ask someone to come up. Leanne, where are you? We just want Leanne to share something for about 2 minutes to frame what's getting ready to happen.
Hi, I'm the mother of one of the students here that takes in the fine arts school, and my daughter also has a condition called Asperger's syndrome, which really makes a lot of what she goes on inside of her head locked in there, and it's very frustrating for her. She wanted to take a pottery class, and so she's been a student for a while. And one Saturday in early March, I was working away in my office, and I thought, you know what, I need a break. I think I'm going to go to the Hudgens, and I'm going to see Miss Amy, who's one of the teachers here, and she's very, very loving towards my daughter. And anyway, I stopped by to see Miss Amy for my break, and I heard from the sound of the other side of the doors laughing and talking of adults. So for a single mother who works all the time, that's really special. I thought, I want to go and see what's happening. So I did, and it just happened to be Kathy's grand opening for her unveiling of her artwork, and I crashed the party. But in doing so, I heard what Kathy was saying. And I realized whose presence I was standing in, and that was Miss Margaret. And without Miss Margaret, my daughter's brain would still be locked in her head. But through what has been done here at the Art Center with her, my daughter coming in, getting all dirty, having her senses integrated, she has gone from a person who was locked in a prison of her own mind to a young lady who wants to enter North Gwinnett High School next year and doesn't want to be homeschooled anymore at my office. And I just wanted to take this opportunity to personally tell you how grateful I am for your obedience to your vision, for your life, to your obedience to the Lord, to the dedication and whatever obstacles you had to overcome to make it possible to touch the lives of a family you never even knew walked the face of this earth. And I see it displayed in the lives of your children. Kathy's artwork has touched my life, giving me solace for years. Her art marks some small milestones of life that are often overlooked by our busy lives. For my family, small milestones are huge. Without you doing what you did and being obedient and fulfilling your vision, I wouldn't be able to see in the distance that I see, and my daughter would not be able to become someday a productive, tax-paying citizen who can really be an overcomer. So thank you from the bottom of my heart. Thank you so much. You're such an inspiration.
When we heard that story, it was just, I'm sorry, I'm a crier. It speaks to everyone's heart. and it's what Margaret
You've touched
did,
the
it's
future.
what Minnie did
Absolutely.
around the
Through
Hudgens,
all
but
of the
that
things that
she
you've done,
specifically did.
it's touched the
And for
lives
that,
of people
her
that
vision and how
you
it
didn't
plays
even know
out
were walking in
for
these
generations
doors.
without knowing who all you're going to touch. Thank you for sharing that. And
You
it
can
just
do it,
seemed
I
a
can do
perfect
it.
segue for
And
Sally
I can
Corbin,
do it
who's the executive director at Artworks.
And we couldn't have
Gwinnett,
done it without you.
To revisit the vision award that was given to Margaret in a special presentation tonight.
Thank you, Teresa. Thanks for having me here. Many of you were at the awards ceremony in January, and I'm very grateful that the Hudgen Center hosted it. It was a beautiful setting for the ceremony. And we decided that we needed to have a vision award so that someone who was key to laying the foundation for growth of this arts community could be honored. And the immediate response was that needed to be Margaret Parsons Andrews. And so we let Margaret know at that time that we would plant a tree in her honor here with the help of Teresa's team and Russell Landscaping and the Garden Committee. We're so grateful to have this beautiful tree. And remind me if it's a maple.
No, it's a weeping cherry.
Oh, sorry, weeping cherry. I don't have a green thumb. I apologize. What we thought, so that if you can't bring a tree home with you when you're awarded a tree in your honor, we have a picture frame that I bought at Parsons, of course. And we'd like to take a picture with Margaret so that we can, so she'll have that at home, so she can see the tree at home as well as here when she visits so often. But we just know that her legacy and the foundation that she helped to lay here in Gwinnett has been so key to so many things happening. And thank you once again for everything you've done. And thank you for letting us revisit this award tonight. So maybe we could take a photo by the tree with Teresa and Stan. Before it starts raining.
While we're doing that, continue to just ask the rain god for deer. We may have to go inside for the last 3 awards, but give us just 1 minute.
Just a sprinkle.
Yeah. Like the misters.